Ashe. Now Keen wondering how greedy he can be, and the Gangplank is going to come down. Happy to have that decent laning phase at the beginning and trying to...
Rek'Sai is going to come down here.
Being double the CS at 8 minutes into the game is just silly. That's a great stun to come down. Flawless finds his way in there, looking to try and get the easy kill here as Cannon Barrage comes down as well. Mystic, can he actually get this 1 versus 3 inside the Cannon Barrage is the question. Spirit going to come round. Mystic has the cleanse, but doesn't have a second one. Is now Secret in trouble. Flash forward onto Spirit, who goes up into the sky and avoids death. Now Hybrid, can you get the work done? Level 6 was gathered by Mystic, and now trying to get the aggro off from these minions. In goes the Xenoblade. Double kill for Spirit. Can he make it a triple now as Secret trying to run through the alcove, and the level up is pretty nice here from Spirit as well. Secret, I have a feeling you're going to go down as the Q avoided, but gets that CD refunded. And probably one of the best news stories for APK that they could get out of that moment, despite not necessarily coming out on top as far as kill score is concerned. So goes back, gets himself certainly going to be able to utilize that one very, very well. As Arrow comes down, immediate cleanse, but the equalizer's there as well. Teleport to come forward as Secret's going to deliver himself. He will be the first one to go down, but can they get more as Fly teleported in for the same thing, non-committal. And now APK are lying in wait. They're looking for Spirit. Can he even get into the sky? The answer's no. Just Chain Truth LS. Well, are we having fun with the Dragon Soul? The answer is Dick's going to have to peel for himself. As APK doing a lot of damage. Finally, the turret does go down.
As Afreeca, they're having Fly rotate down, but...
Well, oh my god, the damage. Wasn't even able to use his Blade of the Ruin King at that stage. There's the Shockwave. This one's going to land onto Keeney. As Fly gets underneath the turret, the Ornhorn going to come in. Actually helped out. No, didn't actually do any damage onto Fly there, but it will be a 1-for-1.
Afreeca is so far behind.
Oh, Shockwave onto 2. Cannon Barrage is in as well as Fly survived for a really long time. Multiple teleports to come in as he got Keen, trying to fight on his ult. Going to be able to pick up the wave, avoids the Q, which still has infinite range. Most likely is Arrow going to land onto Secret. This should just be a free pickoff, as the slows are going to be infinite, despite the Merc treads that have already been completed, and Fly is going to grab it with it.
The other thing about this is we're at 20 minutes. The game is virtually even. Soul to threaten because APK ended up getting the most recent Drake, and things just feel awful.
Well, now it's a lot of damage landing onto Secret. The Ornhorn going to come back, and can APK actually turn this team fight?
Ability per sub, you know?
Yeah, well,
you know what I'm talking about?
Okay, there we go. That's fair enough. I know Red Buff is stolen, and they get themselves a free flash on the back end. Hybrid, speaking of free things, is just going to be able to take that. APK have grouped themselves back up again. They are going to lose the Cloud Drake, but can we find an ensuing fight? Flawless just going to wait for that tunnel, and the Ornhorn going to be cold. Mystic in trouble, gets knocked up, has cleanse, has flash, hasn't used any of them just yet. Eventually uses it, but it's way too late as Spirit takes down the Rek'Sai. It's a 1-for-1, but there's no Ashe in this fight. The hard carry for Afreeca is down. Now actually looking for a fight potentially. Cannon Barrage is available as Flawless does take down the Dragon. Instant cleanse from Hybrid. Gets him out of that arrow. Good Ornhorn, but not quite enough as the Cannon Barrage doing a lot of work here. Secret has to flash. Spirit looking for a flank. Flawless comes on over. Shockwave lands, but only gets the Leona. Kaney has already flashed now, but Ixu going gold at the wrong time. Should actually create a target for Afreeca to take down, but no, it's Keen that falls. Hybrid was lying in wait, ready to take this back available again. And yeah, this is most certainly an all-in play. Cannon Barrage to try and get them out of position, and Afreeca are going to pull away. Cocoon goes wide. Solar Flare is in as now Secret makes his way into the pit. Hybrid takes down Keen immediately, and this is going to be a Smite War as Secret tanking up the Baron. Flawless going down so damn low as Spirit does secure Baron this time around. He will need to flash most likely to get out of this pit, and does so, but Kaney's very, very low. Ixu also barely limping out of this one as Afreeca walk away with the Baron. Another Ornhorn. For some extra survivability. Gangplank does scale, and we've got... That's a good point. It's not all about just experience as Mystic, not tagged by the first half, not the second either. It's only going to land onto Spirit. Cannon Barrage is the trade. Jelly down to half, but Secret as well, almost out of this fight completely. As the arrow lands, oh, just a flash on the spot. It's the Shockwave to find Keeney in the backline. This could be the team fight that Afreeca were looking for. The Hybrid auto attack, something for goodness sake. Spirit takes one, and it does so much damage but the Q is going to miss, and now Hybrid in the front line is not where he wants to be. He eventually goes down. 1,000 gold for Keen. This is the teamfight victory that Afreeca were looking for. A disaster for APK in the game that they were supposed to win.
This was a game where APK found themselves with so many surreal advantages, especially given what happened in bot lane early on, as well as how good of a start Spirit had. And so for them to bring it back to just keep losing by going for one-man Ornn ultimates over and over, to Victor flashing into the Enchanted Crystal Arrow in this final team fight.
Oh, we doing Morg Pike. We are.
Morgana Pike is going to be the bot lane.
Now this is one, it got re-released after its Oscars success.
It got re-released with English subtitles at select CGVs.
Well, that's really cool. As Spirit gets booped back, might actually have to flash as Mia goes over early as Fly comes in, but Spirit misses the Q. It may not even matter as the heal was utilized as well. Mia gonna go down for first blood. Oh, it's a cavalcade of mistakes here for APK as Fly also very low. And Keen investing the teleport is why Afreeca were able to make that one work. Spirit really getting picked up by his bootstraps by his team. Keeney not with too much HP to his name.
Looks like they're not even going to bother summoning the Rip Herald and top kick on
the kick flash
Keeney
into the Sonic Wave. Spirit's going to die because that turret just decided to tuck.
Okay, now they're going to be the ones to actually pick themselves up, the Ocean Dragon, for how their team comp
Oh, that's true.
items.
Yep, you're going to build Spirit Visage, something like that.
Zanya's on Trigger as well.
Well, now they've got 3 members of Afreeca down here ready to die. It's going to be Spirit that goes down first. Zoning Double S away from these minions. Teleport to come through from Trigger. As Keen's got a long way to run. No inner turret, remember, as there's the Chaos Storm. Keen trying to outplay it, but he's not going to be able to. But no extra money delivered as Death from below. As Shirley's going to come out as well and take down this outer turret in the mid lane. This is APK playing with gusto, understanding that their composition is certainly strong at this point, and they're able to leverage it, something that APK hasn't been able to do. And look, if you're struggling to play late game, why don't you just not play late game? As they are starting to snowball this game out of control. Based, so
it's all, let's take a look at how much value Lee Sin is getting.
5 stacks of Black Cleaver. Sounds brilliant to me.
That sounds like it's a Yumu's, it's actually worse than
Oh dear, all 3 members of Afreeca in a whole host of trouble. That's a hula hoop that comes out from Fly, but SS, he's trying to kite this one as Mia might be a target, but no. Nothing that the Aphelios can do. Ixu going down low as the cat is all that good at. Dark Binding is going to go wide. Spirit might be able to make this one a 50-50. He comes on over. The Q is going to miss, and Flawless is going to be able to lock that one down. Now
1,000 gold. Redemption completed on Soraka as well as Athene, so
this next inevitable team fight, you can see the Lichbane was put on hold because Keen really wants a Morellonomicon for himself.
Honestly, like...
Well, Keen is not very alive as the Bone Skewer does come back. Oh, Flash comes in there. Mia needed that one, I think, to keep himself alive as the deep water dive not going to be enough. And the stopwatch had to be used there from Mia to Jelly currently with the Lost Chapter and the Final Chapter, which is exactly what you want. Q lands onto Ixu, but he flashes onto Keen.
Oh,
they
into
want to
the
try
root.
and take him down, but doesn't have a stopwatch, doesn't have a life. And that is going to be death from below. Wasn't actually able to make that one stick. As Afreeca, things are just going from bad to worse. They don't have...
A Void Staff also on the Orianna.
Kaney straight into a Shockwave. Spirit now in position to try and steal this one away. The Syndra at half health is not what they want, although there is a Soraka. But maybe not too much of an issue. Spirit going to try and safeguard his way out. The Moonlight Vigil does come in. They're trying to corral them. As Double S looking for some autos. Will find Flawless to flash over. Double S Infernum now equipped and a lot of AoE damage now available. Flawless running for the hills, but he's split from his team. Trigger trying to come over and give him that Black Shield. Should be able to do so. Oh, the kickback. The Black Shield is a little bit too late, but Flawless has himself the health regen. Double S. Calibrum online, but Spirit, can he safeguard out? The answer is no, but it's a 1-for-1. Trigger going to go down as well as Spirit, as now Kaney trying to do the work. Double S here, trying to be the army that Afreeca needs.
Morello, and now he went Void Staff just so that he has damage, so sitting on that sheen all game long definitely feels bad, man.
Well, Spirit, he is going to be in there, but not able to steal away the Baron. Pick as the Aphelios. Now with the Baron buff, APK will break open the base. Take the top lane inhibitor at least in this moment. Spirit going to be up in 10 seconds, a possible team fight.
Afreeca has. I mentioned this in game number 1 when I suggested that Afreeca could just let them take it. Okay, well.
No, Fly, most likely just dead. The Zoomies did help him for quite some time. But just not looking like enough here on Afreeca's side. Keen needs to be really careful. Kaney off to the back, doesn't have ultimate just yet, but as soon as that comes back off, it feels like one of these Afreeca members is just straight up going to die. He is so strong. Keen under the turret, does have Chaos Storm. And Afreeca, they've lost every inhibitor, and now it's ultimate turtle mode. Ness is now or never. Now, APK, they recognize it. Keen flashes immediately, has a big shield as the Zoomies trying to come on through, but the first reset is in. The death from below, Double S trying to do it with the crescendum, but can't quite as Spirit flashes his way out. Trigger now goes golden, Fly gets the command protect Q, misses from Spirit, so Trigger will survive, and that should be the ace as Jelly reads out the final chapter, but it's for himself and not for APK. We will need to go to a game number 3. APK win their first game in the LCK, and it's against the Afreeca Freecs. Not what anyone was expecting, but great to see from our newly promoted team, as they had to get everything apart from that very final Elder Drake in order.
Is the graphic wrong here, or hello?
Well, Timothy Kenshins makes his way towards the bottom side. Yeah.
Right now, in this current state, there's just a lot of other champions that fulfill stuff, but here comes Pantheon.
Yeah, in he goes. Secret back underneath the turret. This might be a botched dive as double teleports do bring the rest of APK over. Test of Spirit down onto Mystic. He gets devoured as the second shot of the ultimate. Not going to land from Kaney. That actually saved them. Jelly, brilliant play there. Kaney having to flash. The flash over from Keen. He is angry right now. 200 health on Flawless, but Keen can't close the distance onto him. Mystic trying to get the autos where he needs them as Keen picks up turret aggro. Umbral Dash comes down, and Secret may have actually bitten off more than he can chew. Ignite was down there as that's a test of Spirit. Mystic is going to survive. Now we're going to get the tentacles to come in, and Mystic will have to avoid them as Dread, I don't know whether he wants to be here. He absolutely doesn't. Hybrid going to grab that kill, but Afreeca still almost has his next smite available as Mystic tanking out turret shots. And in comes the Grand Skyfall. They're looking for Hybrid. He flashes to get out of the way. There it is. The ultimate flies through for Mystic and picks up the kill as now Secret will be the next one. A double for the Caitlyn. The Devour avoids the death. And now even plates are going to be eaten up. Necessary here. I'd actually like him to build something like a Zeal next. More movement speed, more attack speed. As there's the dredge line. Depth charge, I believe. No, just used as Jelly goes golden. Teleport now to come in as there's the Grand Skyfall, and Tom Kench kept alive. And then for everyone to get there, and then Mystic to survive, and also giving Mystic the leeway to play hyper-aggressive, because there are no turret plates, nor was it able to actually take that test of Spirit. Shouldn't have landed, but it did. That looks very odd. As that's a dredge line to end all dredge lines, but there's the Devour. Bullet time, Mystic outranges it. Another test of Spirit. Desperate for an Infernal Drake to be coming up next, but Ocean, I guess, wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, and if that ends up happening, Afreeca's going to be virtually unkillable, whereas if they hadn't, by the way, I think that he is on the cusp of being competitively viable.
Oh my goodness.
I know that you would like that. I would like that too.
I'm to be doing with this composition. Doesn't have a lot of modes, but the one mode it does have, if it works very well as Ixu. Taking a lot of damage, Leap of Faith, not going to be used, actually did, but doesn't do anything. You need to hit multiple targets for it to really be effective as Keen now looking for more. World Ender still available. Death Dance online, he'll be able to get all his health back very quickly. Wants to avoid these tentacles. Ixu in trouble. That ult is there, but he's just dead. And that's what happens sometimes when you're playing the Alawi. You find the perfect Leap of Faith zone, and you can't press the button because you're dead. As Keen, I believe, just stole Flawless getting pulled back. Didn't even need to use the safeguard, apparently.
Well, when you move like a Kali moved for 2 years straight,
Well,
it's probably
where
not.
is Keen
Okay.
He's moving over the wall, trying to get the heck out of there. Oh, Devour. See, pretty cool ability. As Lee Sin dies as an afterthought, all in, turns up and his target's already gone. That's how you want your Pantheon experience to be, is now able to eat up so much of the hybrid damage as in goes Keeny, but it's a perfect exhaust out from Jelly. Are we in a game on 10.2 where the Tahm Kench deserves an MVP?
No.
It's really sad. It's really sad because I almost think he does. Oh, nice.
Ocean Soul in 1 minute. And that's if APK doesn't try to just lose the game right here or try to win it.
Well, they're going to go for it as the leap of faith did come down, but the tentacles aren't moving. He can't actually press his W button as now Kane trying to dance around the back line, but the allow is already dead. Kane is on a huge rampage right now. He's an angry man as Flawless trying to fight him at the World Ender is straight busted. It's only a triple for Keen, but it's an ace for the Afreeca Freecs, and they should just win the game.
Yeah, they're going to be able to win right here. Caitlyn, Atra, I mean, 4 members remaining is more than enough damage with this cannon wave to end this game. 11 seconds on Secret, but I got a secret for you, Atlas. We're going to the next series after this one.
We are. We are up
Which
to
I guess
the...
it really wasn't a secret, but...
Sandbox versus Griffin up after this. Our 2018 promoted teams at it once again. We'll see whose power level is going to be higher, but congratulations to the Afreeca Freecs. They turn around, still was able to do it. That goes on his permanent record. Great news. As Afreeca, you can see, able to sit themselves at 3-0, but